Y'all want to see a magic trick? So this might appear to be a standard sneaker roller skate, but with this key, I can transform this skate into a shoe. This is an actual roller skate shoe that you can use as a shoe and as a roller skate, and the plates are just detachable. I'm super excited about this product, so stay tuned because we're gonna test them out, talk about them, and I'm gonna give you all the information you need to know about the coolest new product on the roller skate market. But first, if you are new here, welcome to Planet Roller Skate. I'm your host, INDY JAMMA Jones, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots of other roller skate related things, especially if you're into learning about new products and watching me test them out. Some fun stuff, y'all, so subscribe. So if you've watched my videos before, you may have seen me skate in a product that's very similar to this, made by a company called Flaneurs. So this is actually a part of that same company. You can see right here that it says Slades by Flaneurs. The difference is that before they were getting popular name brand sneakers like Nike and Fila, and they were taking them and actually cutting holes in the bottom to put in their device in order to be able to attach the plate and everything to the bottom. So now, instead of buying other brands' sneakers, they've actually made their own. So that means that it comes out of the factory with the devices already installed. They don't have to cut holes and make like a retrofit. Like, the product comes like this. Not only that, but it's actually more affordable, which is incredibly exciting, because before, when you're buying like really nice sneakers and having them create the system and attaching wheels to the bottom, it was getting really expensive. But this whole thing only cost 200 euros. Okay, so I was looking at it, and with tax, it was like gonna be 33 euros tax. So before shipping, it was about 260 US dollars, or 233 euros, which is actually insanely affordable for a product like this. And not only that, but they're making it a big point to ship worldwide. So of course, the cost of shipping, you know, will add some to that, especially depending on where it's going. And they are doing their best to make them accessible to everybody around the world. And that makes me really happy. Hey y'all, super exciting news. Slades got word that I was making this episode, and they're sending me a worldwide free shipping code, and it's only good through the end of this month. So click the link in my bio and use code INDYSQUAD to get free shipping worldwide. I don't know how they're doing it, but they are. So you better take advantage while you can. All right, let's get back to the video. A lot of companies aren't thinking about the skater like that, you know? And the reason I know they're thinking about the skater is because, did y'all see that? Flew out. So the owner of this company, the creator, the innovator, the CEO, I actually don't know his title, but he's the man behind this project, and he is an actual skater too. And not just like kind of a skater, he's like a real skater, a good skater. Like, he goes all the time. And he uses his product, and he has definitely spent a lot of blood, sweat, and tears making this as awesome as he possibly can. So I already know, before I even put it on my foot, that it's gonna be a great product. So this isn't necessarily a review. And also, full disclosure, they did send me these skates for free. They didn't ask me to like make a video. They were just kind of like, you know, yeah, share on your Instagram whenever you have a chance. Like, this is mostly me making a video because I'm so excited about this and I want to share it with you guys. But, you know, they did send me the skates, so it's not necessarily a review. I am going to test them out and show you how they work and everything, but I already know I'm gonna love them. I've seen Florian, the creator of this, skate in them a lot, so I know they're gonna work. They're not putting a product out there that skaters can't actually skate in. And I mean, like, come on, the engineering that had to go into creating this mechanism is like, pff, respect. So I want to get this on my foot. I want to test it out. I'm so excited. I just had to make sure we got some really pretty shots of the product before I put it on my foot. All right, so this is the box they came in. The ones I got are technically prototypes, so the final version might have like a couple things that are a little bit different. But I'm gonna put them on just the sneaker first and walk around for a bit and then see what it's like to attach the wheels to the bottom. So let's go. They're very comfortable. I am a US women's 8, and these are a Europe 38, and they fit perfect. So if you're a women's US 8, I recommend the 38. Like, my toe is definitely to the end, but it's comfortable. There's enough width. The materials are natural cotton and natural suede, so they're forming to my foot pretty nicely. And actually, I think that's an important feature, is the fabric is not synthetic. It's real. Very exciting. My first impression walking around is that they're very comfortable. They feel like actual sneakers. I can't even feel the metal part in the bottom, which is a little different than their flaneurs product, because with the flaneurs, you can kind of feel them like clicking, like the metal, but because these are like built in to be part of the shoe, it feels like part of the shoe. Like, I'm not feeling metal touching the ground. So that's pretty cool. Let me run. They're like actual sneakers. I can't even tell. This is so cool. Okay, let's put the skates on. I think I'm ready. Let's do it. Okay, ready? I'm gonna try to be sexy about it. I'm gonna like walk in, click them on, skate away. Watch this. But the clip-on wasn't quite as sexy and elegant as it is in their ads. I'm gonna have to practice. There's definitely a technique to it. I think they have a tutorial about how to clip them on the easiest way. But now I'm going to try to clip them off all smooth like. Wish me luck. Okay, so I just tested them out, clipped them on, clipped them off, took them for a little roll, and here are my first impressions. So it definitely takes some practice to learn the mechanism and like how to pull the shoe on and off. But once you know how they work, and if you like watch their tutorials, especially about how to take them on and off, then the actual clip on and clip off is pretty easy. The skate themselves, so let's talk tech specs. So I just looked up the specs on their site, and none of these products have like name brands. The plate is 100% recycled ABS injection molding. The mechanical parts are stainless steel and aluminum. The plates are high impact polypropylene. The toe stop thread is American, and I'm thinking that's the measurement, so it's in like the imperial system as opposed to the metric system. The cushions are 86 to 88A, which is medium hardness, and the wheels are 80A with a diameter of 62 and a width of 32, and then the bearings are ABEC 5. So they don't really give us any of like the name brands of these parts, so I don't know like where they were manufactured or like who is supplying them, you know. The plates look like the Powerdyne reactor, but I'm not entirely sure. But when I hold them, they feel nice and sturdy, like they feel really solid. So these are sneaker skates, which means, you know, I'm coming from like a heeled suede boot, and switching into a flat sneaker is definitely a bit of an adjustment for me. So when I first put these on, I'm kind of like, whoa, like I have to relearn my balance. So depending on what you've learned to skate on or what skates you're used to skating on, there's definitely going to be a bit of an adjustment to a sneaker skate like this. One thing is I did feel super solid. Like when I look at this, my first thought was like, do you actually feel like you're attached to the wheels, or does it feel like loose or jiggly? It doesn't. It feels very solid, like an actual skate, and then when I take the wheels off, it feels like an actual sneaker. So they function as both really well. I did notice that they were pulling to the left, so I'm gonna play with the trucks, adjust them, and see if I can get them rolling the way that I like best. And yeah, oh, and also the toe stop is adjustable, which is a huge bonus. So I loosened the trucks because they were super tight, and already they're rolling perfectly. Let's get around a bit. So after skating in these, I can tell you with 100% certainty that these are not a novelty product. This is a real functioning skate with good components. With that being said, I think it's important to set expectations. This is still a sneaker skate. And for me personally, when I wear a sneaker skate, I don't feel like I have as much support as I do in some of my like really structural boots that are made specifically for skating and not for walking in. But that's what's good about these, is they are comfortable to walk in and to skate in, but they're not going to be like your most highest functioning skates. Like, I don't feel like I have enough support to go to the skate park in these. Not saying that you can't, like I'm sure there are people that do, but for me personally, I like having, like for example, when I put my toe stop down and try to run in these, it feels floppy. This is for exploring your town, being able to be versatile in how you move through a city. Like, it's poetic. And like for me, I studied architecture, I love urban planning, and I love how we can interact with wheels and actually activate architecture. Like, we as skaters experience places and streets and materials and buildings in completely different ways than people that are just walking. And whenever I have a product like this that I could switch between the two, it makes like the possibilities endless, and it makes me very excited about different ways that I can explore my city. So I'm gonna take you out with me. Let's just go cruise around, and I'm gonna show how I move through space in my Slades. Let's go. So I just screwed in the toe stop like as far as I could, so it's all the way up against the plate now, and it's way easier to use my toe stops now, so that's good. I'm trying to be smooth about it, it's not working. Okay, so I just very confidently clipped on my skate for a clip, and I totally clipped it on the wrong foot. So be careful. I think that's about as smooth as it's gonna get today. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Planet Roller Skate. I hope you enjoyed me testing out my Slades. I had a great time. I'm definitely gonna be wearing these more, so stay tuned. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, later skaters. All right, I'm just gonna go have my own little dance session. Let's do it.
Spinning my head. Did you really mean the words you said? Yeah. 'Cause the way I see it, you had every chance to walk away, yeah. You and me are perfect, but I don't wanna hurt no one when all is said and done. Just tell me that I'm worth it. Tell me I'm the only one, yeah. Baby, it's been so long. I'm calling out your name. Do you think of me? Just tell me if you feel the same. I will leave the lights on in case you're coming back. Do you think of me? Sometimes I wanna be